Okay, folks, for today's demo dive, we're going to try something a little different. I usually do Steam demos. This one is a beta that the developer sent me, and I think it's a robot battling card game, which we all know I love a good card game, so let's dive in. All right. You are a marble operator, not just a card player. I am recording, right? Okay. I'm back in my home base, and I forget how things operate. Okay. In the world of Renova, elite operators use a marble device to command robots and biotechs through tactical battles. Winning matches earns influence, not just rewards. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's check it. Looks like it's a Godot, or is that how you say it? Godot game. I have an interest in making games, but no talent for making games. Two robots. I like the name. All right. I mean, you know, assuming it's a robot battler. Makes sense. All right. Entering Renova's orbit. Reminds me of movies and TV shows when I was young. Alright, pressing key to start. Yes, please. Interesting art. Very interesting. Okay, asteroid mining facility, Renova's orbit. Stuff. Okay, unfinished cinematics. Okay, it's a beta. That would actually be a cool name for a studio.
These kinds of places have been abandoned since before the war. There's bound to be some good stuff to salvage down here.
Mining equipment, bots, maybe even some rotten axiom ore. Unless, of course, another salvaging crew got there first.
Only one way to find out. Are you ready?
I am. Whoop. It totally reminds me of like sci-fi shows that I watched in the 70s. You know, like the Lost World one. Tutorial progress 0%. That feels about right. Oh, here we go. Robot. That's got to be progress, right? I'm not really a big cinematography guy. I'm more of a play the game guy. Like, I probably should be appreciating this, but I'm really just like, let's go.
I'm sorry, picking up a lot of productivity down there.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? I'll forget a music strike or something like that, except I think I'm a bad enough singer that that's not a risk.
Oh, hello. Are you the new operator? Welcome to your first
Cuter than I was expecting.
Activator and remote behavior link, or MARBLE for short. Oh my, they seem rather agitated. But don't worry. This is the perfect opportunity for me to show you what I can do. Accessing your cybernetics. Welcome to the digital cyberspace inside the MARBLE.
So,
This
continue.
is Riley, so let me show you around. This
Okay.
device contains multiple operators that you can summon to see
Definitely got a volume balance issue between the voice that I want to hear and the music, which is loud. Okay. Database contains multiple mech commanders that you can summon to aid you in the robot. Okay. They act as kind of middleman between you and the robots. Oh, I like that concept. Think of them as commanders of your army. So I'm a guy who likes auto battlers a lot. I don't think that's what this is, but I wouldn't hate the concept. 6, okay. Okay.
Peacemaker will be the most helpful in your situation, considering all the angry guard bots outside.
Okay.
Peacemaker is from the yellow faction.
So I'm thinking white from Magic. Okay. I'm intrigued.
Since Peacemaker is from the yellow faction, he can use yellow cards, which have the solar energy type.
Makes sense.
We're in a tight spot, so I'll just put together the starter deck for you.
Good call.
But don't worry, this will be able to customize your own decks with all the cards you want. That should
Yep.
be enough for now.
I love the deck building aspect of Magic the Gathering. That was why I love the game so much. And I think that's probably true for a lot of us. It was also cool because back then you like got to sit down and actually meet people and, you know, play head to head. You know, I did some big Magic tournaments and where, you know, I would drive 3 or 4 hours to do a good Magic tournament or a pre-release or something like that. I'm sitting here clicking like faster, faster.
Let me give you a rundown of how fights work on Renova.
Yes, please do.
The deck of cards I showed you inside your marble. This is the pool of cards you'll draw from at the start of the turn.
Cool.
Right beside your head is the discard pile or junkyard, as I think you humans call it. All you use to destroy cards end up.
Actually, I love the concept of it being a junkyard rather than a graveyard.
And over here, Peacemaker's here too. Hi. He'll act as your proxy on the battlefield, so he can protect you and relay your orders to the boss you build. He starts the match with 3 HP for health points. If he loses all 3 HP, you'll lose the match, so keep an eye on how many you have remaining. But there is a benefit to losing some HP. Your Mega Commander powers I mentioned earlier will be unlocked as you lose HP.
So that's a way to balance things, I'm assuming, between opponents that maybe have different skill levels.
Once you lose
Okay.
your first HP, you'll unlock your second HP. And after losing your second HP, you'll unlock
I mean, I kind of like that. That's an interesting balancing concept.
On the other hand, your Mega Commander's ultimate ability can be used multiple times during a match after cooldown resets. And once
Okay.
your positions are met, the cooldown will elapse and count turns. Speaking of bars, this bar right here is your office bars.
Where? Oh, here. Okay.
Ops is short for operations, meaning essentially how much you can get done during your turn. You start with
Okay,
this turn
my
with
mana.
ops. Each card costs a certain number of ops to play, and this bar shows you how many you have left. At the end of a player's turn, any unspent ops gets sent to the player's energy well in the center of the arena.
Oh?
You can think of the energy well as a reservoir for ops. It fills up at least 1 op per turn. Later, I'll show you how to tap into that reservoir of ops using your robots. But for now,
Interesting.
I think it's
Okay.
the most important part of the game.
That adds a dynamic for, you know, how you could build a deck to leverage that pool, that what I'm assuming is a joint pool of mana.
Inside each ring, there are 4 stacks, which are where you'll stack robot parts, also known as scraps. There are 4 types of scraps, and each one goes into
This is interesting.
the 4 scrap types are heads, arms,
So you
legs,
build your robots based on your card parts?
Humans like to refer to this as HALT, or HALT. In order to build a functioning robot, you'll need at least 1 scrap for each HALT suit to be played and clean. You can also build a robot using more than 1 of each scrap type. Doing so will increase that bot's
So I could see, you know, you've got the rush deck where you build a robot fast and get it out there and start doing damage versus, you know, like you build a really good robot and then roll it out.
For now, let's start with just 1 of each. At the start of your turn, you draw 3 cards and gain 3 ops. Cards you draw go into your hand at the bottom. Your hand is the collection of cards you can play on your turn. The ops cost is listed here on each card.
That's a better balance, whatever just happened between the voice and the music.
Let's play these scrap cards to the ring on the left before that patrolling card bot makes another choice.
Okay, so we've got a solar head. I guess it played exactly the way I expected it to play, which I consider to be a good thing. Okay.
Oh no, we still need a leg scratch. I have an idea. This is the perfect opportunity to teach you about unleash mode. Unleash mode is you toggle on and off on disciplines. Try turning it on right now.
What button? Unleash mode. Oh, here. Spend quadrants for special effects.
Each hold suit has a different effect when unleashed. For each arm scrap you unleash, you'll draw one extra card from your deck. Right now we need another card, so go ahead and unleash that arm scrap.
This? Unleash this?
Wow, that was lucky. Legs are just what we need to finish our boss. But wait, we don't have any ops left to play this card.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can use unleash mode again. This time we need arms, so let's unleash the torso scrap. For every torso you unleash, you immediately gain one arm.
Now I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Just enough to play our legs on. Hold on a second. This is a great time to teach you about what unleashing a head scrap does. Lay those legs into the leg on the front. Just trust me, it'll be cool.
Okay. Oh, I thought that would work. Why isn't that not working? Why can't I play that? Huh. Not sure how to play it. I thought I just dragged it before.
This is a great time to teach you about what unleashing a lay those legs into the leg on the front. Just trust me, it'll be cool.
Why, lock, commit, or get. Skip to the next phase? I don't know why that didn't work,
So get this. When you
but I'm glad it gave me the skip option.
scrap your allied rig to its own rig. Try it out now.
Pulls a scrap from another allied rig to its own rig. Oh, like this leg. Okay, so I do this, I do that.
Now we have all the scrap in one rig, and we'll be ready to build our first boss. But before we do that, I should probably tell you what unleashing a leg scrap does. Unleashing a leg scrap will punt an enemy scrap out of its current rig and into a different enemy rig. This can really mess up their ability to build bots. For example, right now we're ready to build a bot, but if an enemy unleashed a leg scrap and punted one of our scraps to a different rig, we wouldn't be able to activate our bot. Let's get this bot powered on before anything like that happens.
A lot of mechanics to this.
The rig is ready to assemble the scraps from the bot. Press the build button when you're ready to activate your core bot.
Build button. Okay. Yeah, low battery. That's a clever way to do summoning sickness.
It'll give our bot a chance to power up. Now that I look at it, he looks a little different than I imagined.
Because he doesn't have a head?
Oh, that's right. Remember how the scrap you played was originally yellow solar scrap? After unleashing a scrap card, it loses its color. A bot made from pure yellow scrap would have been a yellow bot with its own special color set bonus. This icon shows that this bot has a special series effect. Colored bots like this one have a helpful buff called a color sync bonus. Each one is unique to their color. However,
Interesting.
for mostly colorless, unleashed scraps, it had a high chance of becoming colorless bots, which doesn't get a color sync bonus. But that's okay. We don't need a color sync bonus to beat those guard bots. Besides, I think the immediate benefits of unleashing that scrap is more useful to us in this situation than having a yellow sync bonus would have been.
This is interesting.
Here come some of those guard bots. I guess it really was a good idea to unleash that scrap. We finished building our bot just in time because of it.
Oh, there they are. Attacking or committing? I wonder what committing is.
Or damages the enemy mega man. Committing to the center energy well gives you the number of bombs displayed.
Oh, the energy well. Okay. The number of ops displayed.
This one seems like it's about to attack. Brace yourselves. That enemy robot attacked us with empty bits, which means they damaged our ventilator.
Boom, up here. Okay.
At least our bot is still alive, and our second ventilator power is unlocked. Even so, let's make sure they can't hit us again.
You know, it's interesting. I kind of thought the three abilities would be triggered, like, you know how Magic used to be best 2 out of 3 to win. I thought it was going to be something kind of like that, where if you lost a match, then you get another ability and you're stronger in the second match.
Quick, play those 3 scraps. One in each of our empty rigs. It doesn't matter which goes where.
Okay. I don't understand why I can sometimes and can't sometimes play cards. Like, I gotta put it over here, right? That's what they want me to do. I've got the mana for it.
Now the enemy robot can't hit our
I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe I had to get it more precisely on the spot. Oh, let's destroy the scrap instead. Okay.
Speaking of destroying scraps, our bot hasn't acted yet this turn. Let's have an attack this enemy bot, since we don't need to commit to gain ops from the energy well for our cards.
Let's have it attack the enemy bot since we don't need to commit to gain ops because we don't have the cards anyway. Okay.
It destroys 1 random scrap from that bot. If the destroyed scrap was the last one of its kind in the stack, then the robot is destroyed completely. Since this is a 1 head, 1 arm, 1 leg, and 1 torso robot with only 1 scrap of each hull suit, then no matter which scrap is hit by our attack, the bot will be completely destroyed. When you're ready, click and drag our robot's targeter to the enemy bot.
Robot's targeter. There we go. I do think it's interesting when a game does what you expect it to.
And since it was its only head scrap, the bot was destroyed.
Because, every game is different, but our expectations are built by all the games we've played previously, and I've played different games than, for example, my son has played. It's the only head scrap the bot was destroyed. Okay.
Good job. Well, our bot used its action to attack. Plus, we're out of ops and cards, so let's end our turn and get ready for the next card to show up. I think I hear it. The bot destroyed our scraps. That's better than them hitting our ventilator directly, though. Oh, here are some card types you haven't seen yet. Other than the scrap cards you've been playing, there are also action cards and physical cards.
Okay. So creature versus spell type thing.
Action cards are placed to the center of the arena and take effect immediately. On the other hand, protocol cards are played into these 3 slots over here, and will only take effect once their conditions are met.
Where, over here somewhere? Okay.
You may also notice that there's a green card and a black card on your deck.
Green card and a black card.
Each deck can have 2 colors of cards in it, which would make
Okay.
it a green deck. Black cards are special, meaning action can use them, and they don't count towards your 2-color limit.
Like artifacts?
But we can get a deck builder later.
It's just interesting the influence of Magic the Gathering. it's just such an iconic game, you know. And I'm glad it's influenced other games because I want to keep playing games like that, but not exactly that. It's an easy action card heal. Okay. So restore 1 hit point. Oh, that costs 3, but I got some that don't cost anything. Boom. Okay.
Where did all our ops go? How expensive was that card again?
3.
Let's check by taking a peek at our discard pile. Wow, the card we just played costed all 3 of our starting cards. That's expensive.
Yes, it is.
Let's head back to the match. It seems we're out of ops at the moment, but we can get some more. Why don't you play the other action cards now?
Okay, so I can close this. Other action cards. So this is a guard drone, and this is a solar panel. You'll immediately gain 1 ops. Cool.
Now we have at least 1 op. But it looks like the protocol card doesn't cost any ops. Since it's free, let's play into one of our 3 protocol slots
On the side. Okay, so cancel the next enemy hack or capture. Where do I put
This
it?
protocol says it will prevent the next hack or capture. So I guess it'll stay there until someone tries to capture our scraps or hack us. We're out of cards, but we still
So it's active over here. Got it.
Why not unleash that arm scrap to draw 1 more card?
Unleash that arm scrap. Okay. Unleash arm scrap. Not sure how to activate that. Like I click it, but then what do I do? Right? Like I want to unleash that. Double click, right? Oh, I right clicked it and did something. Exit stack view. That's interesting. I think of the stack from Magic the Gathering. Okay, so how do I do? You know, like unleash mode, unleash that. Left click, drag it somewhere. I don't know. I don't know how to activate the unleashing.
Hopefully, this one's a scrap card, so we can fill that empty rig and protect our Mega Man. Why did you play that in the empty
Did
rig?
it work? I guess I unleashed it. I don't quite know. I think it wasn't doing it because I was still being fed text for the I shouldn't say text, they're speaking too, but for the tutorial. Okay, so play that in the empty rig. Okay.
Take him out just like we did last time.
Okay, I think I can do that. There's a lot to learn, but I feel like there's going to be a reward for that.
Let's end our turn and regroup in case another hardball shows up.
Oh. Showtime.
Up.
Yeah, what was that? Tell me more.
That's what I was using.
Well, thank you for saving me a trip inside.
They must have been marble too.
Oh. Okay, I forgot about my dude.
It's Samurai, another Mega Man. But wait, he doesn't look so good. See, he only has 1 HP left.
Ah. How can I tell that? Does it look... Oh, here. There it is. Okay.
I guess it's able to take out those guard bots quickly, but not without getting hurt in the process. This is our chance to fight them off.
I was on the phone with the store to buy the guard box today, but I guess I got enough pay left over for you, pal. Now funk over those goods.
Hey,
Doesn't
he just tried
sound like I thought he would.
capturing
Wait, what? Did he steal a card? Because that would be cool. Yeah, he did. Okay. Oh, the protocol. Okay.
Maybe I'd better set up for a longer.
Okay, now it's on.
He just fills all his rigs with scraps to protect his Mega Man. Whenever a player's rigs are full, their Mega Man can't be attacked directly. You can tell because they get this big shield around them. He's set up for defense now. This battle could go on for a while. Unless... How about you use that trick that I taught you earlier with unleashing those scraps?
I'm not sure I actually learned it. So do I? Okay, so I don't see leg scrap. Do I have a leg? I have a leg. So I could play the leg? I don't see... I gotta... Okay, now we're gonna unleash the leg scrap. Unleash all leg scrap in this stack to punt one enemy stack. So I punted one of them, maybe?
Great work. Now let's finish him off and get you back to your home ship. Attack the enemy rig and defeat his Mega Man.
Attack the enemy ring and defeat... Okay, so this empty spot. Arg.
Alright, I'm out of here. This ain't worth it.
So I'm gonna have to learn better what the hands and the leg, like the leg does the punt, the hand I think drew a card, maybe that would make sense.
You won your first fight. Now you're free to keep all your plundered goods and head back to your friends.
So I got cards, I would imagine. I assume I got cards, which would be cool. That would be the fun part of the game. I mean, not the fun part of the game, but it would add to the long-term playability of the game. 100% on the tutorial progress. Success. I really hope that when the cinematics are done, we can just skip them. Well, there was a high-pitched whine in the back of the game that was unpleasant.
A marble device. Think of the payout you'd get selling at the Orville markets. Wouldn't have to be salvage or something.
We can't sell it. Sure, it'd be a huge payday, but think of how much more value it would be to us if we use it.
Ship controls. Alt, toggle cursor and mouse look, scroll wheel, zoom in and out, rotate, QE, yeah. Arrow keys. W, interact with aimed object. Terminal on my computer, it's not turned on right now. Okay. Earth fauna is incredibly diverse, but only a few species have ever gone to space, so the guy is one of the lucky ones. Okay. Sketchpad. Hydra post the original Hydra movie. I hear they're coming out with a 6th film, which I hope it's good. Okay, so not sure I...
That's wonderful.
It was large. Nice here. What's the ship's name? The Slate? Okay. Cool name. I forgot to ask Liza and Hal what it was they carried when you were in. What it was when they carried you in here. I've been keeping my eye on you ever since. Okay. Yeah, we talked about while you were unconscious. But that reminds me, Hal wants you to bring the marble to the control room. He's going to link it with the ship. It's laying in the bed beside you. Arrow keys don't do anything. Pending rewards. There it is. Latest run of the news. Local news bulletin. Okay.
Greetings, prospective salvagers. According to data presented in the latest of those reports, radiation above the surface has reached levels low enough to allow
I'm not sure if it's
extended travel
relevant.
with
It's also
protected
hard to hear over the music.
Much heated debate over how to proceed with this development.
Okay, so that was... Oh, I did that already. Arrow keys don't do anything. Some alt. Oh, well that did something. Oh, okay. I see what I get it. I get it. Okay. Marble says Hal needs it in control room. Take. Okay. Oop, control room. Interesting with the different rooms.
What the heck happened down there? There was so much bot activity showing up on the surface. And then an enemy dropship somehow snuck past our radar. Good. By the way, where's your little robot friend? We went through all that. But now that you're here, what are you made of? How do you appear out of thin air like that? I'll have to study how your marble works later. For now, let's dock it there so it can sink to our ship.
Dock it there. Here? Yeah, I wasn't
That put up
expecting.
more power than I expected. But the sink was successful.
I wasn't expecting all this world building.
You're free to use the marble to challenge rival operators now. Just, of course, you first need to choose a faction.
Cool. To starting mech commander, scavenger, spirit of exploration and discovery. Their warbots are designed for adaptability, versatility, capable of handling any situation. Spirit of exploration and discovery. Light and energy, utilize solar power and electromagnetic to create powerful light-based attack. Okay. Oh, oh. Or a fire and heat manipulation. Their robots excel at thermal warfare and intense heat. Okay. So this one's this little chart here. This attack, and defense. Okay. So this is more balanced, and this one's like, okay, aggressive. I feel like I usually play. I don't usually, like, I didn't play a lot of slide decks and that kind of stuff in Magic, so okay. Looked like they were getting into a sprinter stance.
Ah, Red Explore. Their mechanics have always pushed the bounds of robotics. Why not try this card? Dreadnoughts are the most common biobots in Red Explore. Why not find an operator to test it on?
Head over to the lab so you can see Biobot up close. Over to the lab. Cockpit. Quarters. Okay, over to the lab. I don't think the cockpit would be the lab, right? I don't seem to have a lot of options. Quarters, that's where I just came from, right? Or let's just see if there's a lab in here. Oh! Wow, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Recreation room. I wonder, well, recreation room would be cool if you could test your deck that way. Yeah, I did not expect to be moving around a spaceship. Bedroom, 2 bedrooms? Okay. Library, restroom. Okay, just cuz. Huh. Okay. It is as advertised. Okay, but I don't see a lab. Let's go back to the control room. Cockpit? Could it be up here? Oh. Peep room? Prep room. Okay, not sure how to use the ladder. Is that the girl from before?
Are you okay? Thank goodness. How'd you escape? Thank you, TV. Tutorial bot is such a long name, so I thought TV.
Oh, TB. Got it. That is a cute name for a robot. Okay.
Oh, come on. Just watch your head. Wasn't that big?
Okay. So that was not what I was expecting. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Is this my dude? Is this who I'm supposed to check out?
Again, you look surprised to see me. I am Peacemaker, Zivardis' guiding light.
Makes sense I would be playing defense if it playing
Acquired
Peacemaker.
assistance. The Shard of Divinity is
My original self-discovery.
My original self discovered it long ago. You can see it on my staff. The Shard of Divinity can imbue robots with a spark of divine light. Its light has dimmed after losing connection with my homeland for so long. Therefore, I need you to
This is...
infuse
I thought it was just going to be basically a card battler. There's way more to this. It's kind of... The ship reminds me a little of Helldivers.
to speak with one another.
Where you're going back to the ship and you're like enhancing your character before the next drop.
Heavens. I sense the items are likely to be found in the cockpit, control room, and
Atop the ship? Man, way different than I thought it was going to be. Nope, can't go there. Nope, can't go there. What is this? Divinity bot. I don't think I can fix this without some help. Okay. So now where do I go? Back here? Okay, so I'm still looking for the lab, right? Is this where I go? No? Thought that maybe was lit up a little. I feel like this is where I just was. Okay. I feel that because it is true. Well, now I'm not quite sure what to do. Okay, good talk, good talk. Oh, that's what I did before. Whoa, whoa. Huh, not sure what that's all about. Let's see, what was it? Alt to move? No, Alt. Oh, airlock. Whoa, okay. Control room. It wasn't the control room I was supposed to go to, was it? Maybe that's not an option. I don't seem to be able to move forward. Yeah. Oh, I can jump it. Okay. Wow, this is so much to take in. I'm going to turn off the music because that has been a little too loud for me. And to be honest, not adding a huge amount. So oh. Okay. Wow, I thought I was looking for a lab, but now it's so long ago I can't even remember if that's what I was looking for. Huh. Well, Well, now I'm just kind of confused. This library where you would keep all your cards, that'd be kind of cool. That would make sense to me. Just kind of looking at the different rooms now in hopes that... Okay. In hopes that I can start to figure this out. There's a lot of like little things that don't seem to do much. Like the poster, like why am I clicking on the poster? I guess I'm just kind of stuck. I thought I was looking for a lab, to be honest with you. Is this something? Gun. It's a gun rack. Yes, indeed. Okay. Well, folks, I got nothing. Zoom settings. Huh. I don't even know where I would go to start a battle. Control room would be where I would think you would go. But this is just, huh. Alright, I am gonna pause here. Maybe reach out to the developers and be like, hey, I'm confused, and I might be back. We'll see. Juice.